In 1932, a unique and unexpected conflict unfolded in Western Australia. This was not a battle against a foreign power or a human adversary. It was a battle against nature, specifically the emu, a flightless bird native to Australia. Known as the Great Emu War, this event stands as one of the most unusual moments in history. After World War I, many Australian soldiers were given farmland in Western Australia through government settlement programs. These veterans were tasked with establishing farms and cultivating wheat to support the nation's agricultural growth. However, the Great Depression of the early 1930s caused wheat prices to plummet, leaving farmers struggling to make ends meet. Just as they were grappling with economic hardship, another challenge arose: massive flocks of emus. Over 20,000 emus migrated from inland regions to the farmland near Campion, Western Australia, during their breeding season. Attracted by the availability of water and crops, the emus caused significant damage to the farmers' fields, consuming and trampling their wheat while also breaking fences, which allowed other pests, such as rabbits, to enter and further damage the crops. The desperate farmers turned to the government for assistance, seeking protection for their livelihoods. In response, Australia's Minister of Defence, Sir George Pearce, approved a military operation to address the problem. Major GPW Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery was assigned to lead the effort. He was joined by 2 soldiers and equipped with 2 Lewis machine guns, along with 10,000 rounds of ammunition. The mission was clear: to reduce the emu population and protect the farmers' crops. The campaign commenced in early November 1932 near Campion. The initial strategy involved locating and targeting large groups of emus. On November 2nd, the soldiers encountered a group of approximately 50 emus. They set up their machine guns and opened fire. However, the birds were highly mobile and dispersed rapidly, making them difficult targets. Only a few emus were killed, while the rest evaded capture and disappeared into the bush. Subsequent attempts to control the emus faced similar challenges. The birds displayed unpredictable movements, scattering into smaller groups, which made them even harder to track and target. Their speed, up to 50 kilometers per hour, and their ability to navigate the terrain added to the soldiers' difficulties. The operation's challenges became evident as it progressed. The soldiers attempted to ambush a large group of emus near a dam, anticipating that over 1,000 birds would gather there. However, the emus' behavior was less predictable than expected, and only a small number arrived at the ambush site. Technical issues further hampered the effort. The machine guns often jammed, and the rugged terrain made it difficult to maneuver vehicles. Despite firing thousands of rounds of ammunition, the soldiers managed to kill only a few hundred emus over several days. After several days of limited success, the operation was called off. The military campaign against the emus had proven ineffective, and it became apparent that traditional military tactics were ill-suited to addressing the issue. Major Meredith later remarked on the resilience and agility of the emus, comparing them to well-trained and elusive adversaries. The operation drew significant public attention, with the press reporting extensively on the events and often criticizing the government's approach. Although the military campaign ended in failure, the farmers continued to struggle with the emu problem. In the years that followed, they relied on more effective solutions, such as improved fencing, to protect their crops. The Great Emu War remains a remarkable example of the challenges that arise when humans attempt to control nature. Despite the significant damage caused by the emus, they are now a protected species in Australia, and their population continues to thrive in their natural habitat. This event serves as a reminder of the complex relationship between humans and wildlife, highlighting the importance of sustainable approaches to coexistence. The Great Emu War of 1932 stands as one of history's most unusual and thought-provoking conflicts. It is a story of human determination, natural resilience, and the unexpected challenges that arise when the two collide.